In this video, we're going to talk about the curse of entrepreneurship. This is going to be a really fun one. This is an email I actually just got today that I want to talk through, but not only do I want to show this email, I want to show how many times I've fallen into this trap, and I've got a feeling if you're a fellow entrepreneur, you have as well. I want to relate to you on this level, knowing you're not alone in doing this. A lot of people, again, myself included, have fallen into this trap who knows how many times, but that doesn't mean you have to keep falling into it. We want to talk about how do we actually lock in and get the results we want? How do we avoid one of the biggest issues that entrepreneurs make? And it comes out of such a great place and a great spirit. But if you keep doing it, it's going to be detrimental to your business and therefore your life. So I hope you're hanging with me. And I hope this is just a video that you and I can just hang on because you're not alone in this. There's just so many people who do this. And it's really frustrating. You get mad at yourself. You get angry at yourself. But hopefully, this will just be an encouraging video for you. And if you're struggling to do this, this is why I reoriented my whole business. I'll talk about this at the end. But this is how I fixed my business to never have to fall into this issue again, and how I would love to help you do the same. So let's talk about it. I got an email from a guy. I didn't get his. I don't want to share his name because I didn't ask his permission. But there's nothing specific in the message that I think he would mind me sharing. Hopefully, he's okay with it because this is just so relatable, and so many of us go through this. So he said, "Thanks, Jake, for all you're doing. Currently, the thing we do the most to move the needle." By the way, I sent out an email to all of my email subscribers, and I just asked, hey, I'm creating content on 2 channels every single day, and I don't want to just talk about the things that I want to talk about. I would love to address the things that you guys are going through and where I can help. So if you will, just reply to this email and let me know what you're going through and where I can provide some assistance or what kind of content I can create that would be helpful for you. And this was an email that just really stood out to me. Feel free to email me at info@jakethornhill.com or leave a comment here. Again, I really want to be creating content that's helpful for you guys, not what I think is helpful for y'all. So currently the thing that we are doing the most to move the needle would be building the consistency and discipline to do something daily. This is massive. The idea of doing something, you have to identify the thing that is actually going to move your business forward every single day. This is why you see me now on this channel and Jake the Affiliate, 2 YouTube channels, doing content literally every single day, because that's the thing, the traffic that moves my business forward daily. You have to identify what the thing is that's not just fun, that's not just interesting to you, but the thing that is actually propelling the money forward. The thing that is the actual bottleneck in your business is the thing you have to be addressing daily. I've got 3 projects on the go, and that's what we're going to sit on. I've got 3 projects on the go. And if you're willing to indulge me, I'd love to give you your 2 cents. Always willing to hear from guys who follow my content and help in any way I can, of course. So he says, number 1 is his passion project. And this is always where it gets really hard because in a perfect world, the thing that makes you the most money and your passion project align with one another. Ironically, I feel I've been able to get there. I definitely wasn't there for a while, but I've always tried to orient what I do, the money I make, around things that I love and enjoy. And in a perfect world, you're able to do that. In some cases, you've got to be able to make enough money to support your family before you can really go into the passion project area. And that's just always something that you've got to talk through and explore on your own. So his passion project, mental health and wellness seminars for parents, teachers, and youth workers. Love it, man. That's just such a beautiful thing to be doing and devoting your life to. I have 3 seminars: anger transformation, raising resilient kids and teens, and growth mindset. My wife and I have talked about we would eventually love to do some either. Again, this is going to be throughout this video. You're going to see I have so many ideas of things that I want to do, but there's just not enough time to do everything, and there's certainly not enough time to do everything well. But my wife and I have talked about eventually doing things for parenting and doing things for people who are just struggling in their marriage or want to have a thriving marriage, who are Christians. So this is something that I so deeply relate to, is raising kids and marriage. So my short-term goal is to run virtual sessions, 1 to 2 hours with Q&A, and on the back of those, offer small group and one-on-one mentoring. Long-term, I want to run the sessions in schools. Again, such a cool idea, such a way to bless people in your life, bless people in your community, doing things that are actually going to transform their life. Love the project. Number 2 is a trailer hire, currently running with 1 hire trailer, want to expand to multiple trailers available 24/7 with automated hire system and local business partnerships for trailer storage and access. Number 3, web-based uh, web-based local discounts, charity discounts, sorry. So web-based to start, app once generating income, but a paid membership offering discounts for local customer businesses, unique QR code poster at each business for people to scan and get their discount, can be limited or unlimited to the customer for the business account to track and use. Free for businesses in the first tier. Then once the model is proven, paid advertising and even exclusive spots. So you can see he's got these 3 ideas. In the midst of these side gigs, I'm still passionately sharing the gospel and ministering to young people as I manage a youth and school camp, and my amazing wife, and with my amazing wife, raise my 9-year-old son to love Jesus. I totally get if you're too busy to get specific responses on these, but even a few words of wisdom or input would be so valued. Man, I mean, if you guys don't already know this about me, I'm a Christian. There's nothing more important in the world than just loving your wife and raising your children to fear the Lord. Man, just love everything about this. You can just tell that he is doing things that are like kingdom focused, that he deeply cares about and will make a difference in his world and the world around him in his local community. Just beautiful. But that being said, we've got to hone in on this massive problem, which is why you see this image right here, of entrepreneurs not staying focused on a single thing. So Alex Hormozy refers to this often. One of the guys who has, so much of his content has really, really, really helped me in this area. He often refers to the woman in the red dress. So the woman from the Matrix who Neo's walking down, this woman walks by him and he looks at her, then turns around and it's actually the Matrix guy with a gun about to shoot him in the face. Because this is what happens to entrepreneurs, right? Like we see this sexy thing and we want to pay attention to it. We want to avert our attention from the thing that we're doing onto this new, interesting, sexy thing that we're not doing. I should have pulled this up, but Alex Hormozy has, I can't remember exactly what he calls it, but it's like this entrepreneurial path where everything looks sexy until you start doing it, right? Like you have this informed optimism where I think I talk about this in the VSL for my coaching, if you've seen it, where here's this awesome business idea. This person I know is doing it. They're killing with it. I love the idea. I hop onto this idea, and then I quickly go from uninformed optimism to informed pessimism. Well, now I know all the issues in the business model, how the business doesn't work, how you have to run ads to do this, the risk, like all these things you didn't know about the business that are in every business. Every single business has problems and pain points that are just difficult to go through. And then you have this decision, which he calls the valley of despair, where you crash and burn and either you go find a new woman in the red dress and try something different, or you persevere through those difficulties and now you come into informed optimism. Now you know, like you see the path to actually making a business work. But the point is, it's so difficult to get not distracted. And I'll tell you this right now, that happens at every level, right? Like early on, here's an opportunity to make a couple $1,000 a month. But as you start making 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, like those opportunities, this continues to happen, but just at different levels over and over and over. And I'm sure people at the $100,000 million a month mark say the exact same thing, that these new opportunities come up, but you have to stay focused on one. So let me just show you, like, this is not something I just talk about. This is something that I have lived for a very long time. I've got a massive amount of tabs here. I'm going to show you maybe a quarter, maybe like a fifth of the amount of memberships that I've joined. And this doesn't even begin to touch all of the ones that I have bookmarked for potential courses to buy in the future. So this is Jason Fladley and Anik Segal about webinars. This is PDF farming. This is John Thornhill's ambassador program. It's YouTube. What does VRA stand for? I cannot remember. But it's Think Media's course. Oh, Think Media Family. Think Media's course on YouTube. We've got Pace Morby's Gator Method. Zenith is a recent one, contentcreator.com. This is paid. It's a course about making paid ads that are designed to be funny and get engagement. AI flipping. This is Spencer Meekum's courses, which I have like 3 or 4 of his. This is John Thornhill's map course. This is Velocity Profits, the plan, bot builders, a bookkeeping course, e-formula, watch trading academy. And that doesn't even begin to cover how many I have. I literally just grabbed a few so that this thing looked full and stopped there. It is unreal how many things I tried. Right now, every member of my team is separately working on like 3 different projects. Either they're testing new traffic sources, they're learning something new. I have this massive problem where I am interested in everything, and it's part of what makes us good entrepreneurs. It's part of what drives us to do this. Is this like intense curiosity and pessimism or optimism when we see opportunities. But that being said, actual success comes from identifying the thing that is going to allow you to make the most money. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of things that could make you really good money online. Identify the one that works and put all of your attention and all of your effort to it. Now, that doesn't mean like you can't eventually come back and do some other things. For example, right now, they're like not even all the businesses I just showed you. I have like a list of like 30 business ideas I would want to run. I have like 10 that are different ways that I would like to run a business that serves local churches, because that's like such a big passion area for me. And I keep saying one year, a couple decades down the road, this is something I really want to do, whether it's helping churches with marketing, whether it's an agency serving specifically churches, whether it is, sorry, I was getting a phone call. So many different business ideas. So how do you stop trying to do so much and focus in on the thing that matters? So let me show you just how I've done this. We opened our coaching program not too long ago, and if you want to apply, you can find that down in the description. There's also a free training down in the description, how to get to 10K a month consistently. Highly recommend checking that out. But what we did inside of the coaching program, which we call the Authority Engine, you can come book a call if you want to talk about how to consistently get you to 10K a month. But what we talk about is boiling the entire business down to just 3 things. To have one offer, one core offer. Now on the back end, you can add in a couple others, but one core offer that solves one core pain point for your avatar. One avatar, and then finally one traffic source, which we always recommend YouTube, because it's the best relationship building platform there is. You're not gonna get the same level of virality, but over the long haul, there's just nothing like YouTube. Also just love the idea of search. So one avatar, one offer, one traffic source, and that's the whole business. So we talk about this. There are a couple things you have to set up, right? Like you need your funnels, you need your emails, you need, what is it? There's something you're tracking. Once you have these three things in place, which you can typically do in like 1 to 2 days, all I have to do in my business right now is publish content every day, and it drives traffic to my main offer. It drives traffic to my coaching program. This is what we just did. We got rid of all of the extra crap that we were doing. It was a lot of this AI thing looks interesting. Oh, this thing will drive more traffic than anything else. This new business model, like we got rid of everything else. We said, all we're going to do is create YouTube content, drive it to our core offers, because this just works and it compounds over time. So let me just say all this to encourage you. If you are still trying to do multiple businesses, identify the one that has the most leverage, identify the one that is working the best right now, and like tell yourself, if I were to go all in on this one, would I be able to make it work? If the answer is yes, do that. And when you're making $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a month, and then you want to redirect, you can think about it at that point. I still don't probably suggest you do, because there's probably more you can squeeze out of it. But when we're at the ideation phase, you just have to lock in on one thing and stay consistent. Simplify the business as much as possible, so there's like 1, 2, max 3 actions daily that drive the business forward, and then execute on those things relentlessly. Stay away from the woman in the red dress. Stay focused, and you'll thank me later. I highly encourage, if you haven't already booked a call, would love to work with you one-on-one for coaching. Also, check out that free training down in the description, where I show you how to consistently get 10K months. It really isn't that difficult when you learn these principles of just boiling it down to the absolute basics, so it guarantees winning over time. Hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments what video you'd like to see next, and I will see you very soon on that next video.